It might surprise you to hear this, but if you're reading this now, it's no coincidence. You've just passed a significant spiritual test, and God wants you to know that an incredible wave of fortune is on its way within the next 48 hours. If you stay tuned for at least 13 minutes, you affirm that you're ready to receive every blessing tied to this breakthrough. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment 77 to signal your openness to the universe. Then in your own words, leave another comment saying, "Ready for what's next." Doing so activates immediate, tangible blessings and ushers in a new season of transformation. Chapter 1. You've broken free from a cycle that held you back for a long time. It felt like you were stuck, working tirelessly without making real progress. Every opportunity slipped through your grasp, and relationships fell apart before they could truly grow. Others may have called it bad luck, but deep down, you sensed there was something bigger at play. Some unseen force seemed to keep you just shy of your goals. No matter how much you prayed or pushed forward, the cycle repeated itself. Over time, exhaustion set in, and you began to wonder if you were truly meant for something greater. Then everything shifted. Maybe you had a powerful realization about your self-worth or a moment of unwavering conviction. You confronted the fears or habits that had been silently holding you back. Perhaps you let go of a toxic relationship or broke a pattern that had drained your energy for years. That one bold decision shattered a karmic or generational cycle that had blocked your progress for so long. It wasn't easy. Fear and doubt crept in, but something deep within you refused to retreat. Those around you may not have fully understood what changed. They simply saw your determination grow, and before long, they noticed a new light in your eyes, the look of someone who knows victory is near. The matrix around you tried to keep you tethered, throwing last-minute obstacles or temptations your way. But each challenge only proved your resilience. You didn't waver. Once that mental and spiritual shift took hold, your entire being realigned with divine potential. Now you've emerged on the other side of that test, barely recognizing who you used to be. Where you once hesitated, you now stand firm. You can feel that your faith, tested but unbroken, is about to bring real, tangible rewards. Financial breakthroughs, career advancements, deep healing, or relationships that truly honor your worth. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's your spirit aligning with God's divine plan. The universe has witnessed your perseverance, and according to cosmic law, seeds planted in faith always bear fruit in due time. So yes, you've broken free from a cycle that once seemed inescapable, and that's exactly why, in the next 48 hours, you'll begin to see unmistakable signs of extraordinary blessings. Clear messages confirming that heaven has given its approval. Every moment you wondered if your prayers had gone unanswered, you now realize they were being prepared behind the scenes. The cycle is over. The only question is, are you ready? Stand ready to receive what's finally yours. Given that you've come this far, the answer is a resounding yes. Now is your moment to usher in the blessings that used to hover just out of reach. Chapter 2. Your endurance triggered a divine reward. Often you hear that patience is a virtue, but for you it became more of a survival tactic. Storm after storm battered your resolve, making each day a test of whether you'd give up or keep believing. Family or friends may have urged you to settle, lower your bar, accept mediocrity, or adopt a cynical stance, but something inside you defied their suggestions. You refused to let life's hardships define your future as bleak. And every time you gritted your teeth and pushed on, you unknowingly sent a signal of unwavering faith to the spiritual realm. In that realm, your perseverance logged like points on a scoreboard. Each time you overcame self-doubt or resisted the urge to quit, your spiritual account stacked up. This isn't about bribing God. It's about demonstrating loyalty to a calling you feel was placed in you for a reason. The universe, noticing your steadfast heart, prepares blessings for you that align with the gravity of what you endured. People might call it karmic return or God's timing, but the result is the same, a swift, amplified payback that no cynic can explain. Now you're on the cusp of seeing that reward materialize. The matrix might try to distract you with petty drama or minor setbacks, hoping you'll lose focus right before the big reveal. Don't let it. Keep your eyes on the transformation that is sprouting. Random calls about opportunities, casual conversations hinting at an open door, or an old friend who pops in with unexpected help. These are harbingers of the fortune you're about to experience. Your job is to remain open, receptive, and aligned with the flow, trusting that each small sign leads to bigger manifestations. People who witness your breakthrough may dismiss it as luck, but you know better. Luck doesn't account for the nights you laid awake wrestling with worry or the days you prayed for strength to push through. This fortune is divine reciprocity for the tears and toil you've poured into your journey. The best part, it's not limited to you alone. As you elevate, those in your orbit who cherish your success also rise. Your blessings become a conduit through which others glimpse God's generosity. The thought of such an unexpected surge of favor might feel both exhilarating and surreal. You might wonder if you're truly prepared for the responsibilities that come with heightened favor. But your trials have already shaped you, ensuring you won't squander blessings or let them warp your character. You remain grounded, remembering the lean times, the heartbreaks, the near misses. That memory keeps arrogance at bay and gratitude at the forefront. Thus, the upcoming reward isn't just a windfall, it's a well-deserved resource you'll handle with the grace taught by adversity. Chapter 3. You're done with old fears. They can't anchor you now. After passing this major spiritual test, you find yourself surprisingly calm when new challenges arise. The anxieties that once gnawed at you, the fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of scarcity, have lost their bite. You spent too many nights combating those demons to let them reign over you anymore. Where fear used to freeze your steps, you now move forward, trusting that God has paved the way. Each day confirms that the old nightmares simply can't paralyze you any longer. At first, this shift may feel foreign. You catch yourself anticipating that usual tightness in your chest or worry in your mind, only to realize it's absent. That absence is your evidence that old chains have snapped. When you finally see how illusions about your supposed weaknesses kept you in place, you vow never to abide by them again. Freed from mental shackles, you act with an ease that impresses bystanders. They can't fathom how unbothered you appear under pressure. It's your new normal. Fears, however, rarely vanish without a final fight. They might attempt one last whisper. What if this luck is temporary? You don't really deserve this. But they no longer hold the power to derail you. You dismiss them like background noise, responding internally, I've come too far to be undermined by you now. This firm stance cements your freedom from cyclical dread. The universe itself applauds such certainty, orchestrating events to match your fearless outlook. Because of that, you approach opportunities with bolder strategies and deeper conviction. You apply for that dream role, pitch that groundbreaking idea, or express your heartfelt feelings to someone you care about. Stuff you once hesitated to do for fear of rejection. The outcome might not always be flawless, but you engage fully, unafraid of potential stumbles. This unstoppable courage helps you seize the blessings set for your path in the coming 48 hours. Even your relationships benefit from this release of fear. You hold conversations without tiptoeing around others' emotions, maintaining honesty tempered by empathy. You set boundaries where needed, no longer letting guilt or the dread of confrontation keep you silent. Surprisingly, this frankness fosters deeper respect and healthier connections. People sense they can trust your words, for they're not twisted by unspoken anxieties. In short, your environment recalibrates around your new fearlessness. Hence, stepping into a lock of fortune in the next 48 hours isn't a random stroke. It's the universe aligning with the frequency of someone no longer shackled by illusions. You're poised to see doors open because you can walk through them without trembling. That's the essence of living beyond fear. Blessings surge toward you, and you are quick to receive them wholeheartedly, maximizing every opportunity. And once the fear-based illusions are gone, there's nothing left to hold you back from the life you've always felt in your bones you were destined for. Chapter 4. You're attracting unheard-of opportunities. It's one thing to toil through life, hoping for a basic outcome. But ever since you crossed this invisible threshold, You felt a shift in how people and events respond to you. Out of nowhere, emails, calls, or encounters pop up, offering roles you never considered or introducing you to people who can open unimaginable doors. This is no accident. It's a direct consequence of your completed spiritual test, the universe's way of rewarding your perseverance with unexpected alignment. Some folks might chalk this up as luck, but you realize it's deeper. You invested energy into aligning with divine purpose through prayer, reflection, or disciplined action, and now you see the dividends. God positions you in rooms where your gifts meet dire needs or in dialogues where your ideas find immediate traction. Each coincidence stands as proof that cosmic forces are orchestrating your breakthrough. The Matrix might attempt to veil these opportunities, but your newly heightened awareness spots them instantly. You might wonder if you're truly ready for such grand offers. The answer, confirmed by your past trials, is yes. Each heartbreak and closed door readied you for tasks that require compassion, resilience, or sharp discernment. You didn't endure hardships just to settle for small roles. Those experiences sculpted you into someone capable of stewarding major blessings. So when destiny calls, be it an entrepreneurial partnership, a leadership position, or a creative collaboration, you can handle the load. In stepping into these new ventures, remain mindful of your intentions. The Matrix often twists success into ego-driven escapades, luring chosen ones to forget their original calling. But you remember your hardships, your raw prayers, your humility stays intact, ensuring that your expanded platform or finances don't morph into vanity projects. Instead, each channel resources to uplift communities, mentor the overlooked, or catalyze social progress. This conscientious approach cements your blessings rather than letting them fizzle into fleeting hype. Expect some to question how you jumped ranks so fast. They might accuse you of skipping steps or leveraging hidden luck. Politely dismiss such talk. They weren't there in your darkest hours, nor did they witness the moral test you passed. As a chosen one, you're used to being misunderstood. Let your actions speak. Your consistent results and integrity dismantle any criticism, turning skeptics into silent admirers. Meanwhile, you remain laser-focused on maximizing each open door for the good of all, not just personal gain. So yes, you're about to see unprecedented opportunities come knocking. The next 48 hours might present the first glint, a conversation, a job referral, a sudden financial windfall. Greet each with gratitude, verifying they align with your spirit's blueprint. Don't doubt whether you deserve them. You've done the inner and outer work, clearing the spiritual exam. The universe recognizes it's time you step into roles that reflect your true capacity. By saying yes wholeheartedly, you validate all the grace he displayed in the storms past, locking in a destiny that no naysayer can disrupt. Chapter 5. Your mindset radiates assurance. Others need. At this point, people around you can't help but notice how your attitude is less anxious and more assured. You speak with conviction, yet not arrogance. You radiate calm even when tension flares. This mental shift sprouted from every test you conquered. No longer do you pace around, second-guessing your moves. You're certain about your direction, even if you don't see every step. That certainty becomes an anchor, not just for you, but for anyone in your circle needing a steady presence. Chosen ones often underestimate how much their mindset influences the environment. The Matrix saturates most people with panic or skepticism, but your stable positivity interrupts that cycle. In group settings, your composure hushes rumor-driven frenzies. Friends or colleagues find themselves rethinking their cynicism. They might not fully understand why they feel more hopeful or less stressed, but they trace it back to your presence. That's how your inner transformation becomes a balm for external chaos. Don't be surprised if more acquaintances approach you with problems or decisions, seeking your perspective. At first, it might feel like extra weight, but see it as confirmation of your spiritual authority. People sense your insight as anchored in true tests past, not empty theory. You can gently guide them without playing savior, listening deeply, highlighting potential pitfalls, and reminding them they have their own strengths. By modeling non-anxious leadership, you empower them to navigate crises or confusion with clarity. Also, your calm assurance rubs off on how you tackle personal tasks. Mundane chores, once overshadowed by stress, now flow with ease. That sense of constant dread fades because your mind replays past victories instead of potential failures. Each morning, you wake up not to brace for battle, but to explore what blessings or lessons the day holds. This mental reorientation fosters creativity and problem solving. You notice solutions more naturally, and negativity rarely lingers in your thoughts. However, keep your humility intact. The matrix can tempt you to see yourself as better than others, forgetting that your steadiness grew from deep trials. Pride would sabotage the genuine compassion that underpins your newfound outlook. As a chosen one, your path leads by example, showing that spiritual maturity and unwavering trust in God yield a life unplagued by constant worry. So keep your heart open, approach each interaction with empathy, and watch how seamlessly your mental assurance draws more blessings into your realm. In the next 48 hours, your balanced mind could serve as a magnet for final confirmations of your victory. Watch how a seemingly random conversation solves a nagging question or a chance meeting paves the way for an upgrade in your career or relationships. This synergy isn't coincidence. It's the universe synchronizing events for someone who exudes calm expectation rather than frantic desperation. Your mental state literally beckons possibility. By maintaining it, you transform every space you enter, rewriting the rules others assumed were set in stone. Chapter 6. You finally see why you had to wait. This long, with signs of rapid breakthrough looming, you might reflect on your past with mixed feelings. Could I have crossed this threshold sooner? Why all the waiting? But now clarity dawns, that each extra moment shaped you in ways no shortcut could. Perhaps you learned patience that harnessed your impulsive streak or gleaned emotional intelligence from heartbreak that now helps you navigate complex relationships. Every delay, every extended challenge was orchestrated to refine a dimension of your character. People who catch glimpses of your imminent fortune might view it as sudden success, but you've endured a marathon of preparation. God withheld certain blessings until your spirit reached a maturity level to handle them responsibly. Had you received them prematurely, you might have squandered or misused them, leaving you worse off. The delays weren't denials. They were intervals for calibrating your heart and mind to match the scale of blessings destined for you. As you integrate this perspective, you shed any bitterness about the time lost or hardships endured. Instead, gratitude swells, not only for the outcome, but for the process that shaped you into an unshakable vessel. You realize it was no misfortune that you faced heavier trials than some. The universe entrusted you with deeper challenges precisely because your destiny required robust preparation. Now you can face large blessings without letting them distort your ethics or identity. Moreover, the waiting period allowed illusions to crumble away. If you had jumped into success earlier, you might have been surrounded by insincere supporters or illusions you couldn't detect. Time revealed who genuinely cared and which practices or mindsets nourished your growth. It also showed you how fleeting certain relationships or pursuits can be. The result is a purified environment and a streamlined vision that ensures your next 48 hours of luck will land on fertile, worry-free ground. This extended season also means your upcoming leap is proportionally greater. The universe doesn't hold you back with harsh lessons, only to reward you with minor, underwhelming improvements. Instead, think of it like an archer pulling back the bowstring. The greater the tension, the further the arrow soars when released. Your arrow is about to fly, propelled by the force of all that waiting, all that refining. That's why your expectancy feels so electric. You sense a massive release of pent-up potential is imminent. Thus, your long wait morphs into a golden advantage. You've built a foundation so sturdy that no storm can unseat you. Your moral compass, refined by adversity, steers you clear of pitfalls, and your heart, softened yet fortified by trials, stands ready to expand in service and creativity. No corner of your past regrets remains to weigh you down. In short, the universe needed you to be fully equipped for what's about to drop into your life. That readiness, born of waiting, assures the blessings will flourish rather than fizzle, guaranteeing your once meandering path was, in fact, a carefully orchestrated route to a triumphant destination. Chapter 7. You embrace the next 48 hours with expectation and joy. Now that your spiritual test has concluded, all signs point to a swift influx of opportunity and provision arriving imminently. Within the next 48 hours, you witness tangible evidence that your suffering and growth weren't for nothing. A phone call about a job offer, a message that reignites a promising contact, a financial windfall, or a personal breakthrough in your creative or emotional life. These are the forms your impending luck might take. It might even be more subtle, the sudden dissolving of a major obstacle, or a wave of inexplicable peace that shifts your entire week. Embrace this short window with bold expectation, not timid hope. By faith, you affirm that the universe honors the spiritual progress you've displayed. Doubt may creep in, whispering, "Don't get your hopes too high," but you counter it with a resolute, "God sees my heart, my trials, and my readiness. I refuse to settle for halfway blessings." That stance effectively opens the door for the cosmic reservoir of abundance to flow, unimpeded by cynicism. As the next 48 hours unfold, remain attentive to synchronicities, numbers repeating, overheard conversations that resonate with your secret prayers, or chance meetings that feel eerily orchestrated. These are more than coincidences. They're signposts that you're aligned with something bigger. Some calls or messages might require swift action on your part. Don't hesitate. The universe doesn't ask you to overthink in these moments. A chosen one's success often hinges on timely yes or no decisions that pivot life's direction. Stand ready to move in faith. Let joy guide you. You overcame storms that would break many, and your soul still shines. If you sense the urge to celebrate prematurely, do it. Celebration can be a powerful statement of trust. You're essentially telling life, "I accept the good that's coming." People around you might be puzzled, but your spirit knows you're ushering in the blessings. Sometimes we must dance before the music starts, and in doing so, we become attuned to the symphony about to burst forth. Finally, anchor your perspective in humility. Yes, you're about to experience a stroke of fortune that sets you apart. But remember, it's a collaboration between your faith, your effort, and God's timing. The matrix might try to twist your upcoming success into arrogance, fueling a sense of superiority. Resist that. Keep your heart grateful. Share your story with those who need hope. Let your transformation be a testament to what's possible. With a balance of humility and bold expectation, your blessings will remain steady, growing rather than fading once the excitement wears off. Step into the next 48 hours with full awareness, attuned to every moment as the answers to your prayers and efforts begin to manifest. This isn't a random stroke of luck. You're harvesting the rewards of a significant test you've overcome. The universe is ready to affirm the quiet truths you've held in your heart, that your struggles had purpose and your preparation is about to be met with extraordinary fulfillment. Take a deep breath, embrace your role in this unfolding miracle, and get ready for the abundance that's about to elevate your journey.